Okay, so what I want to discuss are introductions with you guys, and I want you to write this stuff down in your notebooks because you're going to be utilizing this throughout the year. So this is what you include. The first sentence in your introduction should be some sort of hook. So this gets the reader's attention, it piques their interest in the topic you're going to be discussing. Then you want to go on to provide some background information to draw the reader in, which I'm going to discuss with you guys in a little bit. You also want to give the reader a general knowledge of what the paper is about, so that goes along with like the main quote you're going to be using and how you're going to be working that into your two works that you're discussing. Then you're going to provide your thesis, which is your main ideas and your key points, which you already have, so that'll be your last sentence. So this is what the format should look like. It's an inverted pyramid or an inverted triangle. So you have to start out broad and then you get more specific. So this is where the what to include slide comes in handy. So you're going to start with your hook and then you get more and more specific as you work to your thesis. So writing the hook. The best way to find a hook is to compose a sentence that is broad and interesting and segues into your arguments. I'm going to discuss what not to do when we get to that a little bit more, but definitely try and find something that you could put into your own words. So then providing background information. You want to contain enough background material to allow the reader to understand your thesis and your paper's arguments. So giving a brief overview of information pertaining to, in this case, your works is helpful. And don't give so much that it becomes boring. You want to include enough so body paragraphs don't have too much summary. So this goes along with the concept of trying to summarize each work in a couple sentences. So if someone were to ask you, what is Night about in 2 sentences? Or what is The Book Thief about in 2 sentences? You should be able to summarize that in your own words. So again, background information, historical context, larger or better known issues related to the topic, biographical info, statistics or significant details. In this case, obviously these two works are connected through historical context. So Nazi Germany, Holocaust, the way Jews are treated, that sort of thing. Previewing key points. So think of your introduction as a movie trailer. So your thesis will explain your main argument, but you might want to lead into your thesis by briefly bringing up a few of your main supporting details. So this will go along with like the main quote that you're using and different ways you're going to connect it. So then you lead into your thesis. So consider taking a key word or two from your thesis, including it in the sentence directly before it. Just be careful being redundant. You don't want to repeat yourself 2 times in a row. So this is what you're going to do. And make sure that you're doing this within context and it's appropriate. So consider starting with an amusing anecdote or story relating to your topic. Obviously, with the topic of Nazi Germany, you're not going to be doing anything amusing. Look for shocking or unusual facts to relate to the topic. Obviously, use humor when appropriate. That's not going to work. Consider starting with a vividly detailed description of a person, place, event that's central to your topic. This would be appropriate for the concept of the Holocaust in Nazi Germany. And this is the very beginning, so this will be your hook. Don't begin with a question. Don't use these recipe metaphors that just briefly state a bunch of random ideas. Don't include cliches or gimmicks. Try and make it well-rounded. Come up with a specific idea that encompasses both works on a broader scale. So again, the concept of Nazi Germany, the Holocaust, that sort of thing. And then I think that you'll have a recipe for a successful introduction.